So I just got this on my first try. I wasn't trying to catch it. I was trying to catch algae, and then I saw the legendary symbol came up, and I'm like, wait, what? I didn't. Okay. I mean, I'm not against that. Um, I'm just really surprised. I'm also surprised how easy it was to catch. Cause I'm like, oh, okay, here's a legendary fish. So, I might do a video on or not how to, but me catching it. And then I caught it the first go. Probably the easiest legendary fish, I'm assuming. Do I need white or green algae for algae soup? No, not. I'm doing Q's cuisine, so I'm just gonna stockpile up on tons of algae. Hopefully, the correct one. I don't remember how to make it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. So hopefully I can do it. Both algaes, but I think it's specifically green. I think. Oh yeah. Cool. That's a surprise. I don't know what to do with them. I kind of feel strange to put them in like a fish tank. I haven't put them in a fish tank. I don't remember. I did look it up, and I guess you can only get one of each. So I don't particularly want to sell them. Yay, green algae. I'm assuming that's green algae. Hold on, is there? I didn't realize you can cast with C. Wait, does that mean you can reel it in? Oh, whoa, you can do it with C. That's actually much better because my microphone is on the keyboard, so it's kind of hard to press on the keypad. I need to level up this. Does this tell me the recipe? Ah, it does. I don't actually know what green algae looks or it's algae soup. I'm assuming it's a soup. Is that a soup? No, that's a tart. Have I not made it? Trout soup. Spicy. Yeah, spicy. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Chowder. Clam. Oh, here it is. Green algae. Okay. I just need like 100 more of these. Boop boop. Thank you. Also, I'm eating, I took a big bite. Hold on. I keep putting my hands together because I have grease on them. And then that causes me to miss. Sorry, I wasn't expecting this big of a bite. It's good. So I'm eating mini corn dogs, vegan corn dogs, or meatless. I think they're vegan. Wow, using C is much better than the keyboard. I mean, the keypad. The mouse pad? Is that what it's called? Ah, yes, a tail. So, they're good. I wish they were more sweet. Like, they kinda... The inside of the breading tastes like corn dog breading. And, but the outside has like this weird gritty chicken finger breading, if that makes sense. Which isn't what I would expect on a corn dog. I just wish it was just a little bit more sweeter. I mean, I can just dip them in maple syrup. Wait, what? I thought... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I thought it was 50, and then I reread it, and it was 500. And like... Okay, I should probably go. Nope, never mind. I'll be right back. I need to drink water. Oh, shoot. And there's a piece of food stuck in my throat. Oh, shoot. I mean, it's not a big piece, it's just a little tiny bit. And it's not fun. Oh, shoot. Come on, let's go. Maybe I'll make it. So I also don't know what brand this is. Alright. Your progress has been saved. Your apple tree wasn't able to grow. What's new? Okay. Maybe I can put, like, the legendary in here. Oh, I have an octopus. Here you go. He's so small. What are the urchins? Sea urchins, yeah. Are like almost bigger than him. So, I could either... No. Oh, so this is my extra fishy. Fish. And also, if there's like a black bar on the bottom, that's because this is windowed. I know I could put the copper away. Hold on. Hmm. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Where was that? Right there. That sounds good. There's so many crumbs. Are mini corn dogs called puppies? Or like corn puppies? Is that a thing? Should vegan hot dogs be called like cool cats? Or wait, hot dogs. What's the opposite of yeah, you can do cool cats. Cool cats? Can I have a cool cat with mustard, please? Is there any dish that's called like a cat? That's not a cat. Like hot dog. Like dogs have hot dogs. There's like hush puppies. I don't know if they're like named after dogs or for other reasons. I can just make tons of eggs. Wheat flour, carp, sashimi. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't looked up. Oh, I can do this. And then, wait, shoot. Oh, I thought I needed one algae. Wait, that's not gonna work. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do the bread method again. Or I can just... Wait, what's cookies? Sugar. 4 carbs. I can just do sashimi. Yeah, but that's not enough. I mean, there isn't anything else to do here. Oh, I can make more sashimi. And I kinda actually want to eat. Oh, did I ever show you guys Mark and Casey? Here we can go. Ta-da, there's Casey. That's either Mark or Knox. That's Knox. And then there's Mark. Hi. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna go. I know this is like a really short episode, but there isn't much to talk about. Or, well, I guess I can go, and get the ostrich. You're lucky I found you last night. I was searching. Oh. Thank you, Linus. Inventory full. I don't care about that. Alright. Let's go hatch an ostrich. I don't know what I want to name them. Which is kind of interesting because, sorry. I'm like, can't pick them up. How about these? Can I not? Okay. And well, to be fair, I don't have, oh, wait, no, I do right here. So the ostrich is kind of, I always like ostriches. They have big eyelashes too. They're like big eyes and they stare at you. This is when I got close to one, talked about how I was able to pat one because it let me pat them. And they have like really long eyelashes and big eyes. It's nice, it's cool. But ostriches, when I was in middle school, why can I not put that in? Oh, that's not an egg. It looks like an egg, okay? I'm not dealing with milk. So the ostrich resembles an old crush of mine, sorta, in a weird way. I had a crush on this guy in middle school, and, my best friend at the time, I'm not friends with her anymore. Their friendship became really unhealthy for the both of us. I mean, yeah, like, it wasn't just her, like, it wasn't her. It was both of us. Why is this really loud? Sorry, I'm like realizing how loud this is. Okay, hopefully that doesn't change anything on the video. I think the video audio is pretty good. Train it's passing. Dang it. Well, alright. Have to accept that defeat. So it wasn't just her that was unhealthy in this friendship. I used to gaslight her, which is not a good thing. I did. I don't like that I did. But I used to, because, like, there's certain topics I knew, like, she would ban me talking about, like, my writing and shows that I like Supernatural or My Little Pony and other stuff. So I would, or like crushes or something. And sometimes I want to talk about those stuff. And like, even though I know it would upset her and probably end up with her crying because she doesn't like me talking about those things and I should have respected that. But I just talked about it anyways and it didn't end well. So, yeah, that wasn't too nice of me. I didn't really talk about crushes a lot, but she would know who I had a crush on. And most of the time, she would bring them up and, insult them. Which is not a nice thing to do. And, since my crush at middle school, or during middle school, was like tall, I don't know exactly if I should put this here or the other. Put that. Oops. I need that. I'll put that there. Oops. He was relatively tall. I didn't know that. Everyone seems tall to me. I'm 4'11". And height isn't like a factor of if I like a person or not. I was really depressed in 6th grade and really sad, and he would, one day, like, during 6th grade, it was like good months into it, he made me laugh and smile, genuinely. And, that was like the first time I actually laughed or smiled in middle school, like at school. I mean, I get happy, like, out of school. I just really hated school. For reasons I think have to do with the past life. But whether or not that's actually true or not, like, I don't know. I do, believe in past lives, but I do questions, like, is this even real? Or am I just insane? Like, I don't want to believe in something that isn't true if I don't want to believe in it. Like, like, I don't mind, like, let's say, like, okay, hopefully there's no kids. How do I? No, don't hint. Wait, leave. Donate to museum. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize I still had things that I need to donate. Okay. So, wait, is this Marlin? Or Marlowe? Hint. No, this is snail. My nose is telling me that snakes' spines might be found in the western region of the island. Okay, never eat soggy waffles. Okay. So, like, Santa Claus isn't real. But I do like to believe, like, oh, that's fun, believing in something that isn't real. But, like, it's not gonna harm you, Just, like, get into the fun. I mean, I guess he was real at one point, but he's not, like, the magical creature he is. Or the myths, But it's like, oh, that is neat. Skeletal tail. But, like, I wouldn't want to believe in something that isn't real, that I think it's real. If that makes sense. Prehistoric rib. I don't know. Prehistoric. Skeletal hand. Skeletal tail. What did it say? Snake. Spine. Do I have any fishes on me? Wait, that doesn't go there. I forget what I was talking about. So I don't mind believing in things that I know that isn't true, but it's just fun to, like, hey, let's believe in that. Or, I mean, it's not like I actually believe in it, but it's just fun to be like, let's play with this idea, I don't know how this got on the topic. So his name isn't Rex, but he was the original inspiration for the character. For Rex. So I'm gonna just say his name is Rex. Can I not harvest these? Because I have... Nope, never mind. I can harvest. So the friend used to bring him up and be like, he's so tall, he's an ostrich, and would insult him. Not to his face, but just every time she brings it up. And I would just kind of laugh and, like, hide my actual pain and hurt. Like, I don't want her to be mean to my crushes, And then, like, the only time... 25. Hi. Some things transcend time and space, kid. It's a unique feeling in the heart. A whisper of things beyond. Cool. Do you know where a snake's spine is? Okay. I only have 5. Alright. I wasn't sure how much I had. So is snake's spine, like, in the water? So yeah, great. Oh, you see. Do a little concentration. Come on. Ta-da! That's super cute. Okay. So, animal bands were like really big back then, or in our school. Before, did they ever got banned? I think they did got banned, but I still wore mine because I don't know. Everyone liked me, and none of the teachers really cared. I mean, I did wear one. I always wore the ostrich one. I had an ostrich one, in toleration or whatever it's. What? Wait, what's that word called? My heart may be small. Like, to be great. I don't know the correct wording for this, but like in toleration, that's not the word. But to go against my friend's insults, for Rex, I used to wear an ostrich one. I mean, he never knew that. Like, like I never stood up against her. Even like, cause I was just like, I didn't like her to be mean to people that I like, even like behind their backs. Like, she never said it to them, but she said not the nicest things. It's like, oh, they're gross, they're ugly, they look weird and stuff. And I'm like, I like how they look. I like them, But I never really said that because there was like just eggshelly feeling. And I mean, I told her to stop, but she didn't. She had to voice her opinions, and then got to a point that a current romantic interest started making fun of, and I'm like, I got really pissed at her. um, this was like probably when I was like in my 20s. She would make fun of him, like again, not to his face, cause I don't think she never met him. But like, yeah, I got really pissed. Now I have to find a snake spine. Oh wait, I can make sashimi. So I don't know what I should name the ostrich. So that's also a reason why I really like ostriches, because it's like, oh, crush. Even though I don't have a crush on him anymore, I don't like know him at all. I never talked to him. I should have, but I didn't have the confidence back then. He was the only person, he was the first crush that I had that I never told that I had a crush on because he had a girlfriend, and I did not know how to go about that. So, I never actually told him. But, I mean, he didn't know who I was. But then again, it's because I never went up and be like, hey, my name is Julianne, Of course he doesn't know who the heck I am. I'm just gonna make a bunch of fried eggs. Like, he was in my class, but, yeah. I need to save that. I can, yeah. I don't need that. I can save that. Coral. I don't think there's anything I need to do. So that's just like a bin for the colored things. Just in case. I'm gonna make Skeletor's tail. It's pretty short for its bird tail. Okay? Oh, that's not. I only have copper. remember where I was going through that. Just the connection with ostriches, I guess. Wait, there it is. Alright. Maybe I should just do a bunch of friends. Ginger ale? Huh. Or how much does bruschetta cost? Wait, I'm looking that up. Stardew Valley. Bruschetta. That's not spelled bruschetta. Bruschetta. Brew. Oh, that is how he spells bruschetta. 210. Okay, yeah, that's actually. Cool. How many days do I have left for this? 9. Okay, it's not bad. But I don't know what to name the ostrich. Because I already have a Rex, and Rex is now like. I have a character named Rex, and he evolved into something or someone else, I guess. Or based upon. I mean, I guess he still is. He definitely has traits like Clan Rex has traits from middle school Rex, which is kind of cool. He is different from other Rex. I don't know if you know, but maybe I can make no ginger. But I like writing the same characters and my different stories like AU of each other's. So sometimes I have the same names, sometimes they don't. Castiel is well, her name is Castiel in one universe, and like another it's Celeste, and then another it's Straff. I think there's only one story with Straff. That I may or may not finish writing. Your apple tree wasn't able to grow. I should water it. I should also look up how to get the snake spine. Tomatoes. I should really figure out what I'm doing with this. This is kind of a mess, but that's it's fine. Okay, blue is good. There's some mussels. Ah! Thank you. Did I check? Okay, not bad. It's just stud. So is snake spine in the water? Hey birdie, is it right there? That's yeah. a tuna. It's a fish. It's a tuna fish. Oops. No. Well, alright. Oh. Hmm. 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 If a snake well is there. No, not snack. So it can be dig up in the artifact. Is this not west? Sorry, I'm like playing with my hand, with my right hand. Because my other hand is asleep. And there's so many crumbs. Okay, let's get the snake vertebrae, and then hopefully I can get the ostrich incubator. I don't know if that's how you get it. Egg, I mean leg. It did say dig up, so... Are you the spine? Spine. One of the singers of Steam Powered Giraffe is called the Spine. Or at least was. I don't know if they changed it or not. Honeybee is a good one, but I like the heist version. So if you like the Steam Powered Giraffe's Honeybee, look up heist version. Is this the only spot you can get in? No, I need the green stuff. Oh, I tried to sell that, but alright. Oh. Artifact spot is literally just the worms. I thought they meant the dig site. Sorry, silly me. Which makes sense, cause, I was in the West. Home. Oh, okay, hi. Oh! My slime hatched, and so now there's just a slime on my farm that I have to run away every time I get close to it. I don't feel like I should kill it. Oh, I'm gonna die. Go away. Shoot. Oh, hey, Leo. It seems like you're going to live. My bird friend spotted you and told me you were in danger, so I dragged you all the way down here. Please be safe out there. I don't want you to be sad anymore. Oh. Yeah, sure, let's go. Hey, Benny! The wind keeps making me lose my page, but it feels really great on my skin. Aw. Oh. Hey, Ems. Are you having fun, Julian? You need to remember to take breaks now and then, too. Thank you. Hero! The water is so warm here compared to the valley. It's really pleasant. Leo! You know, Stardew Valley might be my new home, but the island will always be my home, too. Oh. I've already heard you say that. The home thing. Hold on. Hey! Shane. Sorry, I was eating a hot dog, so I couldn't see him. 'Cause that makes sense. You can't see when you eat. Okay, the sun is piping hot. I regret not wearing shoes. Then just take my shoes. Our feet looks like the same size. Okay. Any artifact spots? Oh, so I did got the prismatic jelly. The way that I did it, I just farmed level 5. For like 20 minutes, and then I got it. A prismatic slime spawned in the 20 minutes. So yeah, if you're stuck on that quest, I recommend that. Go down with the elevator and then come up with the ladder. And then go back down with the elevator. I don't see any artifact spots. Birdie, I need a snake spine. You know, I have a box in my closet since I was young, and it has snake skin in it. I don't remember where I got it, to be honest. I think it was like maybe a zoo or something, and they're like, "Does this snake skin?" And I'm like, "I want that. Keep it." I don't know if it was like a zoo or like an exotic shelter or a pet store or something. I don't actually know why I got it. Who gave me snake skin? It's still in my just. I haven't seen it in years. I mean, I've seen the box. It's in the box in my closet. And I don't know if it's like decomposes on its own. I'm assuming if it does, there isn't any left. I should be wearing my boots. Does the artifact spots respawn when you leave? Have I checked the chest that I have? I think I did. It's really weird. What is that? Wait, what is that? You're sluggish. But what is that? Eat a tomato. There is something behind there, right? What? Is that normal for bushes? Wait. No, because this doesn't have one. Is it a flower? Is it one of these things? Because they dance. I don't know. It is interesting that, shimmy. How, like, you don't realize, like, the type of, yeah, it's not like you always, but sometimes you don't realize if, like, a friendship is unhealthy or not. It's really interesting to look back, and it's like, has been red flags, but, I mean, again, not all the friendship, I don't know, this is gonna sound really sad, but, like, I, broke up the friendship because I realized how stressful it was and eggshelly, and I just it's kind of similar to like that BoJack quote about TV shows. Like it was really good in the beginning, and you just kept on holding on, or kept watching the show and expecting it to get better. Oopsies, but it doesn't. So I had to let go, and it's strange because I'm not trying to devalidate any of the crap 2020 was and continues, but 2020 was like the start of my best mental health years because I broke up the friendship in January 2020. And it's really sad to say because like I do care for her. And I still hope she's doing good and find like friends in her own people that actually like care for her in like a healthy way, and for her to care for them in a healthy way. Because that's important. Like you can care about someone, but if it's not healthy for either one of you, it's like you're not. You shouldn't. You should find another way. Like, I mean, it's not like you can't work it out. But sometimes you can't, and you just have to let it go. And it sucks, because it's like, I can't really say, 2020 was really good for my mental health, when, like, people look at me like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, well, I wasn't in the best, well, whatever, you know? It's weird. I remember the moment, or I wouldn't say the moment, but there was a specific moment that led up to me realizing maybe this friendship is unhealthy. Which is kind of, the moment itself is kind of funny. I mean, other than like, so, I don't know, should I tell the moment or should I keep it? I mean, I guess it is kind of funny. I won't tell who else was in it. But, hold on, I wanna eat. Hopefully, just going back and forth is what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe I should go back and get flour and then just sell a bunch of flour. I mean bread, not sell a bunch of flour. But the moment that's like, that like revealed to me how much her words like affects me in a negative way was like, so I tend to have, oh shoot, I'll deal with that later. I tend to like come up with like, so in short, we're both weird, but in her life, oh, that's her harvest. She gets bullied for being weird, and I get praise. So she doesn't like me doing, or when we were friends, she doesn't like me doing anything like too out of the normal, in fear of like me not being like messing my whole life up, essentially. Hey, it's summer, spring. That's how seasons work. Everyone is outside. Yes. Oh, sorry. Wait, how is everyone outside? I had it closed. Did the birds open it? Did I accidentally open it? Hey, Dixie. Hey, Delilah. Dixie? Delilah? Oh, there it goes. I'm like, did they die? So, oh no, the truffle's starting again. No, I need to be on track. I can't have any more distractions. Oh, look, a baby mushroom. No, stop it. Excuse me. So, I tend to do, like, wanting to do things, and then she'll be like, no, don't do that. I remember I wanted to talk to Rex. And she's like, no, he's unpopular. He doesn't like you, or like, he doesn't know who you are. And I'm like, now, looking back, and it's like, of course he doesn't know who I am. I never went up and said hi, you know? But, like, back then I didn't have enough confidence, so I always asked her to, like, boost my confidence, like, to help boost my confidence, but she didn't. But then again, I'm also a person that's like, if you tell me not to do something, I'm more likely to do it. But I just didn't have that confidence still, and Pure is not there, so what do I do? Is Pure not there because it's not time yet, or why does everyone hate Pure? I've also noticed that. Not in the game. Trees looks nice today, don't they? Yeah, spending time in nature is very rewarding. Oh. Can I buy things? Yes, I can. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Pierre. Oh, did I ever grew garlic on the island? Okay, so I need like 1,600 of these or something like that. Let's just do like 1,300 or something. So many crumbs. So, I would ask her, and there was this one time I wanted to ask someone that's, to hang out, because I really wanted to hang out with him. And, this was like there's, I don't know how to, like, it wasn't like a school dynamic. Like, he wasn't in my school. He was, I guess I can just say it, an actor. So, me being banned, and like, when I told her that, I knew she wouldn't agree, but she never say really not nice things to me when I told her, like, hey, I have this idea. I want to ask him to hang out because I want to hang out with him. And she's like, no, don't do it. Don't do that. She said something essentially like, he doesn't know your name. He doesn't know who you are. You're just a fan. But the thing that really hurt is that she's like, you two will never be in the same world, which is messed up because ever since we've known each other, and before him, or before I knew him, she knew I always wanted to make movies and write. Even technically, I said since I was little, I'm like, I want to be a director, even though now, looking back at it, I thought directors were the ones that wrote their movies and shows, which is not true at all. But I didn't realize that. But, so I always been wanting to be a writer. I just thought that's what directors do. And she knew that. And she said that to me. And back then I just kind of laughed. I just replied LOL just because I didn't want her to feel bad because she made me feel bad. And then I told Mom, I'm like, should I ask him? Like, I want to ask him to hang out. And she's like, sure, go for it. He probably will say no. And I'm like, obviously. And, 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 hey, Lewis. Well, the fish certainly smells fresh this season. Aren't fish supposed to not smell like fish if they're fresh? I don't know if that's true. Do you have a large fish tank? I don't know if I want that or not. But essentially, I can look for dragon teeth too, because I have 8 now, because my pawn spawned a few, or spawned another one. Oops. Hold on, I dropped. So, essentially, I did eventually ask him to hang out. And I remember, like, I planned. I knew he wasn't gonna say no. I mean, I knew he was gonna say no. I knew he wasn't gonna say yes, because he's busy and stuff. Okay, I need to plant garlic. But I kinda had it in mind, like, okay, I'll do it this time, and then when that supposedly time came, it didn't work out. It didn't plan out and stuff. Yeah, I can make more fish, and I can make a fried egg. Wow. Okay. But, so I remember I was walking down the hall, and there was like a group of people in front of me, and they, the door was closing. Like, it was like a door in the hallway. And, is this gonna be too much bread? Or is this gonna be not enough? I mean, I guess I'll just sell and get the money. Much bread. But I remember being just kind of like sad because I missed the opportunity. And then, so as the door was closing, I held the door, and there was a group of people behind me, so I thought, like, okay, I'll hold the door for them, because, holding doors for people is nice. I don't know, I just wasn't thinking. And then the person was at the end of the group, and I'm like, oh, I was not expecting that. And as, like, they passed, like, all my friends' words came back, and I'm like, okay, wait, this is my chance. But, like, he doesn't know my name, he doesn't know who I am, like, all that words. I didn't realize, like, her words were, like, that powerful to me back then. And then like, when someone says something and just evolves into, like, a bigger mess? That would, like, happen, and then I'm just like, no, I'm gonna regret not taking this opportunity. So I just took it. Like, I'm a person that I rather regret something, than what I did do, than what I didn't. That's just how I live my life. And I remember, like, my friends, like, you're gonna mess up your life. You're gonna, like, essentially, yeah, she said that. And it's like, it's really, I didn't realize how mean that was back then, because I just kind of laughed it off. But, like, as I approached him, I was gonna, like, I'm gonna go find Dragon Tooth. I was nervous and scared, and I was honestly expecting him to be like, no, who are you? Like, I honestly was expecting that because her words just got to me so much. And then I went up to him, I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question? And he's like, hey, Jule, what do you, like, sure. And that really surprised me that he knew my name, which he has said before, but I just got so in my head. And that moment, I mean, do I have? No, I have. Like, I was genuinely surprised. I'm gonna bypass you guys. And shocked. And so I asked the questions like, hey, I was gonna word it like, would you ever wanna hang out or something? But I probably just ended up like, do you wanna hang out with me or something? And then he asked, why is there so many fires? No, go away. Just want teeth. Oh no. The door. No, no. Why is there so many fires? Okay. I brought no food. Oh no. I have to get to this level 5 for safety. Dang it. So essentially, I asked him, and he asked me, "Oh, where you from? Like, where are you from?" And I replied with, "I don't know. What? Because I'm gonna die. I'm not paying attention. Wait, is there any mushrooms?" No, I died. I just wanted the teeth. Oh, Willie. Hi, Willie. Anything stolen? No. Well, that's actually good. A quick way to get out. And I got cinder shard. I don't think I knew that's what it's called. But essentially, I think the reason why I said I don't know is because I was so stunned. There isn't much anything to do, because I don't know how to get the the snake spine. Is that like the hardest one to find? Sorry if I'm all over the place. But yeah, I think, and that, I don't think I registered that her words affected me so much. Also, I grew up playing MMORPGs, so my dad always, like, my parents would be like, oh, don't tell anyone where you're from or where you live, which is understandable. But, also whenever we go on vacation, my dad is very, it's very, where's flute is 50, okay. Paranoid? So he doesn't like me telling anyone where I live, so every time we go on vacation, he's like, don't tell anyone where we're from, do not tell anyone, like, what state we're from, just don't engage with anyone, which is not, I don't know, I say you can engage with strangers, just don't trust them, because, I mean, yeah, there are people that are out there that aren't trustable, but there's more people that just, like, that, it's not gonna, they're not bad people, you know? How do I get to snake spine? Hold on, I'm looking up the snake spine. Oh, snake vertebrae. Okay. Hold on. The west. Okay, so that is the area. Maybe it's up here? And no. Okay. So, when he asked where I'm from, I think that and it, like, my parents, or my dad, it's more my dad. My mom doesn't really care. I mean, my mom's like, yeah, just don't trust everyone, because there are bad people, or people that don't have your best intentions towards you, but there are, like, people that, like, won't do anything bad to you, you know? So, she's cool. I mean, like, I'm not telling them, like, our address, but, like, not even, like, our state. She's like, no, don't, no. So, growing up with that, and then, like, being stunned, like, I was not expecting a question in return. I was expecting him to be like, I don't know who you are. No. And he just was nice, and I was just really, I don't know, stunned. And then, like, few weeks after that, and month, I started, like, that moment. Hey, sweet berries. So these are sweet berries. Okay. Can I make them into jam? Should I make them into jam? I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on that. So just, like, that moment was like the crack on the, like, the window mirror, whatever you want to call it, of, like, realizing oh, that's her words, my friend. It's really unhealthy for me. And like for the both of us too. And it's like this isn't worth keeping. And that was back in 2017, I think. So it won't be like until like another 3 years that I finally let that friendship go. And it sucks that like it came to that, but I think it was way more healthier letting each other go or letting her go for the both of us. Hopefully it was healthy for her too, because I think it was healthy for her too. But yeah, I don't know why I keep getting into unhealthy friendships, or not even friendships. Like I'm usually like the therapist friend sorta, because I tend to like to help people. I remember like a few, like last year, maybe? Like last summer? It might have been last summer, yeah. How do I get the snake? Okay, obviously this isn't working. So I need 75, 80, 200, 75. That'd be 3,000, 7,000, or 6,000. Wait, no, I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. I need stuff. It might have been 7,000. Wait, where did it? 7,000, 275? I might be wrong about that. Probably am. Okay, I need... Is there like a fish that I can just fish? Oh, it's summer. I can do the crimson fish. Let's look up where you get the crimson fish. No, not snake spine. Crimson Badlands. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So yeah, I remember last summer we met an old friend of mine that was very it was nice. Like I was really excited seeing him. And like getting to meet him because I haven't seen him since we were like kids. It was on a video game. So it wasn't like we met in real life. If you've seen my romantic video, he was R2D2. If that... Oh, hi! I forgot about you. Excuse me. Okay. But I don't have a crush on him anymore. I think as soon as he... Yeah. So... we met him, or I came across paths with him back in the summer, and it was really fun, or nice for a little bit. And he started like he's like, oh, we should get the band back together, essentially, or like I'm actually looking for someone specific, and this girl that I used to date. I guess they knew each other in real life or something. But her parents had them broke up because he's black and her parents are racist and it's horrible and it sucks. Like that's a horrible thing. For like your family to hate the person that you're dating or you love or at least romantically interested just because of their race or their skin. Like that's horrible. So he was looking for her, and I was never close with her because my other friend hated her. I mean, the girl was nice. I mean, I didn't hate her. I just never got to know her. My old friend, the one that was like really unhealthy. Wait, no, dang it, I didn't. The treasure chest. Never liked me having friends or other friends, or crushes. She was very possessive. I don't mind people being clingy to me, unless and clinging and being possessive is two different things for me because possessive of me is like if I wanted to do something or like befriend someone else or like just talk to someone else, it's like I can do that. But if they're possessive, they're like, no, am I still your friend? Do you still love me? Like, are we still best friends? You're my best friend, right? Right? And you're like, yeah. Or I'm like, yeah, of course. It's like talking to people, you know? No. But like if they're clingy and they're like cool with me talking to other people and doing other things that not always involve them and I'm cool with them doing that too, like that's awesome. We can be clingy and be good. Is this actually where you get the crimson piss? Any ocean, summer, any... Is there like a specific spot? Oh, there is. Wait, what? So it looks like it's like right here? Is this it? So R2D2, let's just call him that. That summer was looking for the girl, not my friend. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll help look for her. I was like looking on Facebook for her because he told me like her name and stuff. I didn't know what she looked like, but I was helping. And then I realized like maybe like a day or two in, I'm like, wait, what's his intentions? Like, does he just want to like catch up and like talk and be friends again, or just like have a nice catch up? Oops. Or like, does he still like her? Like, is he even single? Do you want to be her girlfriend? You know? So I started realizing like, oh, I don't actually know the situation. So, hold on. Let's stand fish at one of these. Oh. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. Is it out longer or... So essentially, I asked R2D2, like, hey, do you have a girlfriend? Because I just want to know, like, is he looking for her because he wants her to be his girlfriend? You know? And then he replied saying he was single. Um, there is a bubble thing. Hold on. And then there was other stuff. And then he, said, or he didn't say, but he, like, did a heart thing. And I'm like, oh. And then I start panicking because it's like, oh no, maybe he thinks that I like him. romantically and asking for myself, you know? So I'm like, oh, I just don't want to be like miscommunication, you know? I don't like him anymore, like romantically. Maybe. How the heck do you get this crimson fish? Like, the thing is, like, I don't know if this is actually where you're supposed to be. So, I like that there's petals. So when he did the heart, I don't know if I asked him later or, I think I did ask him later. I'm like, oh, what did the heart mean? Because I didn't want him to think that I liked him romantically. And he's replied with, I don't know. And that's valid. Sometimes you don't know what you really mean. Sometimes mixed emotions, you know? Or sometimes it's just, there isn't really any word to describe it, so it's like, I don't know, you know? But I was still, like, scared that he, or maybe he was shy, or maybe, like, he wasn't sure how I read it, or, you know, I don't know. I kept rethinking and overthinking, and I'm like, okay, well, obviously he's not gonna tell me if it's romantic or platonic. And again, he might not know. I mean, it probably was platonic. Pretty tree, pretty tree. Sorry, got distracted by a pretty tree. No. So I just messaged him, I'm like, hey, I just want you to know that I don't have any romantic feelings for you. Just 'cause I didn't want, and then, like, just making sure you know that, 'cause I don't want to, like, give off the wrong impression. And then he got mad at me and started yelling at me. And I'm like, okay. He got really mad. He's like, why do you think I like you? Like, why would you ever think I like you? And it's like, oh, well, you did the heart thing, and you said, I don't know, I wasn't sure if it was romantic or platonic. It's like, well, you know. And I don't know. It was just, I got caught off guard, him yelling at me. And especially, like, why do you ever think, or like, why do you think, I don't know, the way, like, he said that is like, uh, like, well, you did the heart thing, and a heart could mean romantic, you know? And I just wanted him to make sure, and he's like, he said something like, what was it? Do I have any fish that I need? No. That's like, he said something like, essentially, like, a heart can be whatever, sometimes you don't know, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I just wanted to make sure it wasn't romantic or platonic or just not giving up, like, the wrong communication, and yeah, it just kind of derailed, actually, and yeah, there was other stuff that was going on, yeah, so, I eventually, like, just, like, kind of wrote him, like, a message just saying, I don't think this friendship is very healthy for me. Because I just feel really eggshelly and I don't know when you're gonna. Because there was other stuff, but I'm not gonna say what exactly. Like, I just don't know when he's gonna get mad. And like that's the thing. Like, he got mad because I shared a truth of myself. No, no, no. And I I don't want people in my life where I don't feel comfortable sharing my truth. Like, they can definitely disagree. Like, you don't have to agree with everything I say. I like learning different perspective and seeing the world in a different perspective too. And I am being more respectful about that. And back in the day, I don't think I was. When I was like a kid or a teenager. Ooh, that's so cool. But I am better now. I think I'm still learning and growing. I'm more open now. Hi. Oh, everyone's asleep. That's a lot of milk. But yeah, I just need to find people that I can just express what I'm feeling like without being yelled at, you know? Like, I don't mind. I don't like being yelled at, but I don't mind if it makes sense. Because there was a few instances he yelled at me, and like, I told you this, and then I look at the chat log, and he did not told me that, and he was like twisting my words, which is not fun. And then he would yell at me because of that, and it's like, okay, this is not good for either of us, or at least for me. And I had a stress-free life before this, and now it's filled with stress. So I wrote him a letter explaining why I don't think this was healthy for me and why I removing him as a friend. Like on like friend list and stuff. And hopefully it didn't anger him too much, because I know he said he was going through things, but he never told me what, which is valid. Like, we just met again, and it's been years, so we're like totally different people. He doesn't need to tell me anything, but that doesn't give him the right to like make me feel like that. But I'll find my people one day. It is interesting because like I used to say like I want friends and stuff. I do have a friend. Her name is Sunny, and she's like really amazing, and she's lovely, and we talk about writing, and we're like just talk about whatever. Mostly writing, but she's really nice and she's sweet. She's funny too, and I don't feel eggshelly at all with her. So if you're watching this, Sunny, hi. She sometimes watches my videos. Good. I'm put that thing there. Oh great, I brought the cinder shards back. No, not again. So, but for a longest time, like I think I use like I want friends, like stuff, and then I would get into like friendships that are like unhealthy, or like a thing where like I'm like the therapist, even though they might be older. Yeah, I had a friend. It wasn't even a friendship. I wasn't even friends with them. I was just talking to people online and kind of became that to them, which I'm glad that I helped them, but I definitely need, like, I'm a person that I realize that I love talking to different people, that I like talking to people, and it seems like it didn't really matter who it was, as long as I'm like talking and getting to interact with people. Now I'm older, I'm like, no, it matters now. Like, I'm worth being treated nicely and all that stuff. I've noticed, like, I would contact the people that I would sometimes like feels like a slow grappler. You know what I mean? I don't, but that's okay. I hope you still get to see color or at least feel color once in a while, if you want to. So there was like a point that I realized like everyone that I was talking to, I was just messaging because I just wanted that interaction with someone, you know? And no one was really contacting me. And I don't know, I'm like, no. I remember I talked to an old friend. He was a childhood crush. I don't have a crush on him anymore. I did told him I had a crush on him. He didn't have a crush on me back. Oh, is that Roxanne or Beatrice? Beatrice! Hi! And he said that he doesn't. He's like, I don't think it matters who starts the conversation. Hi! Bella opened the door. What matters the most is what comes after that. And for like a good year or so, I agreed with that. Cause like, yeah, it does matter more like on what, oops, no, don't drink that, comes after. Like if you contact someone and the conversation just kind of stops or doesn't go anywhere. But like, I don't know. I'm now like, no, it does matter. I want people contacting me first. Not always, like, but like Sunny will contact me first once in a while, and I think that's awesome. She'll like share songs and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, songs. Or like tell me like if she updated her story or something. How much more do I need of this? 7,000, 6,000, 6,900? No, 6,090? How much is... apricots! Wait, dang it, I just sold the blueberries. There's a recipe that calls for a fruit salad that calls for apricots, melons, and blueberry. Oh wait, no, I do have a blueberry. Hold on, let me go make the fruit salad. Hi, bye. Sorry, I got caught up. Let's make the fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. I saw a picture once, of like this dinosaur with like all these other people like this. It was a drawing. It was like a gory drawing of like people all smeared in blood and like their limbs were off and like stuff. And there's like this dinosaur with like a hat, and I'm like, hey, that's Dorothy the dinosaur. And then I'm like, oh, those dead people are the Wiggles, which is a kid show that I used to watch, and they used to sing fruit salad, yummy, yummy. And I thought that picture was really neat. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. Yeah, I guess it's kind of weird to see. But like, I don't know, I like gore. Gore is neat. Hold on, I'm gonna close my door. Because Bella opened it, and it's cold now. I don't think she even stayed in the room because I don't see Bella. But yeah, so I think for the longest time I used the excuse. So now of like wanting friends. Even though, like, I have met people that are good and healthy friends. The only person that actually stayed was Sunny. So I appreciate you, Sunny. Thank you, and I hope. I mean, if there ever comes a time that we're not as close or distance has grown between us, just want you to know that thank you for being the friend that you were or are for the time that you were or are, and I appreciate you. And I think, like, even when I have friends like that, I always use an excuse. Like, I want friends, you know? But in actuality, it wasn't that I wanted more friends. It's that it's that I wanted a romantic relationship. But I never, like, admitted that to myself, because back then I never really admitted romantic stuff to me, like desires, because I have a history of all my crushes not liking me back the same way I like them, which is valid. No one's obligated to like you back the same way you like them. Can I not get rid of any of this? Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. And that's okay. And now, like, knowing that's what I want, it's like, oh, that makes sense. I was chasing something that wasn't gonna fulfill what I wanted because I wasn't truthful to myself, if that makes sense. So I would get into, like, friendships. So I would, like, message people just because I wanted to, like, connect with people. But, like, that's not necessarily the way that I wanted to connect or, like, desired. I mean, I still like being there. I like still talking to other people. Hey, thank you. No. But now I accepted that, so now I'm, like, not looking for friendships that, like, I only message and I that aren't unhealthy for me, you know? And it's like, oh, this makes much more sense. That's why these friendships weren't really fulfilling, because and again, that has nothing to do with, like, the people of the friends. It's just I didn't understood what exactly was going on, or what I was feeling. I still enjoyed the friendships that were good. Even the unhealthy friendships, they were still good. Well, no, not really. Not all of them, I will say. There was we weren't even friends. I was talking to this person. I should just make tons of egg. Okay, I can do that. I need earth crystals. Let's just say there was this one guy that I was talking to. He was older, and it was kind of like the not friendship, therapist. Yeah, I wasn't even friends with him, but he had a YouTube channel. And I was so scared that he was gonna make, like, a video of, like me calling me out for something that I didn't do, like twisting my words. Because, I mean, we started off talking, it was fun talking to him, but then it kind of devolved into, like, me helping him with the things that he was going through, which I don't mind, but it really became eggshelly, because then he started, like, being upset about someone doing something, but it's like he's doing exactly the same thing that he was upset. Where is my carpet purse? So it's like, I felt really weird to like, okay, well, I couldn't, I felt eggshelly, like I couldn't tell him, like, well, isn't that exactly what you're doing? And I think I did it once and he yelled at me. And he's like, no, this is different because X, Y, and Z. And it's like, alright. This is the things I need, yeah. Okay. And then finally, I had to ghost him. I didn't even, like, write him a letter or anything. I just ghosted him because I was just so scared. That, like, and I remember, like, his messages, like, when I ghosted him, he's like, aren't we friends? And it's like, no, we were never friends. But I can't say that because it's like, just because I talk to you online does not mean we're friends, but I don't know, I guess that doesn't equate, I don't know, always. So that wasn't the funnest. And it was also like I was trying to win his praise. I didn't have a crush on him, but I don't want to say a lot about it because people might know who he is. Technically, I sort of had some. It wasn't necessarily like a crush, but I liked this girl, and she was vegan. So I'm like, oh, I'll become vegan. And then this person that was vegan, we started talking, and it was really nice. And then it became really bad. I remember we were 9. Dang it. I remember once he said, like, meat eaters are like horrible and stuff, and vegetarians are way worse than meat eaters because they think they're helping the animals. Well, they're not. And I responded with, like, well, not all vegetarians are doing it for the animals. One thing, sometimes they just don't like the taste of meat, or maybe their body just can't take meat, or just health reasons, you know, being healthier. And just because you're vegan doesn't mean you're always healthier, because there's definitely vegan foods that aren't healthy. Those are my favorite. The corn dogs, vegan corn dogs. Ah, the good. I'm a vegetarian. So when he said, like, vegetarians are the worst, and I'm a vegetarian because of animals, I felt just really bad, but I couldn't, like, I was like 9. Was I 19? Maybe I was 20, and he was like maybe 30s or later 20s. He was older than me. And I was helping him. I don't know how I get into these situations. I just don't want to be a therapist friend anymore. I don't mind helping people, but I want more than that. Like, I couldn't even, I remember, like, the unhealthy friendship I had with, the girl that in school, every time I tried to, like, open up about my problems, she would always victimize, even if it had nothing to do with, like, what I was saying. She would also use my crush as, like, a, pawn. Like, I remember I was lonely back in, like, you all back to sleep? Huh, okay. It's light out still. So she used to use, like, a crush of mine, because I started doing online schooling, and I'm like, I'm kind of lonely, because back then, the only friend I was talking to was her. Like, I kind of want friends in real life, and she's like, well, if you stop thinking about your crush and do actual work and go to college, you won't be lonely. Like, she said it really nicer, like, nicer than that. But essentially, that was the gist of it. That did not help. that just made me mad and sad. And it's like, well, it's more than that. Like, this has nothing to do with my crush, one thing. And you know I have school problems, so I have no desire doing college. I think she said, finish your high school work and then do college. Which is ironic, because the reason why... Or like, so she said something like, stop thinking of your crush and just do your high school work and then go to college. Then you meet friends. And I'm like, well, he has nothing to do with this. And ironic is, he's actually the reason why I finished high school, to be honest. Like, he's like, the action, he said something like, you should finish it, and that clicked in. But he said it in a nice way. I really needed nice people back then. Yeah, you know, like, that's also the thing. I didn't realize how friendships, I remember when Eric and I became friends, I started talking about my writing, because it was like the first time I could just freely open talking about writing and stuff. And he's like, well, I'm not really into writing, but that's okay. You can talk about it. I think it's neat. Or like, I think it's your writing. Story ideas is cool. And I'm like, wow, you're so supportive. And he's like, yeah, that's what friends do. And I'm like, oh! So this is what friendship should feel like. Sadly we don't talk anymore, not because anything bad happened. It's just, he's a busy boy. But yeah, so if you're in a friendship or a relationship or anything that's like eggshelly, even if it makes no logical sense and you keep trying to make like, well, they're just trying to help me or like stuff. Maybe don't be in that. You're worth more. Like, it doesn't matter the reason why. If you're feeling eggshelly, you shouldn't keep being in that relationship. I know, like, that's hard. But again, oh, hi. Why is everyone staying inside? Are you Merc? Huh. Merc. Hi, Lily. So yeah, you deserve and worth more. So never stay in an eggshelly relationship of platonic or romantic. And if you can't get out of it, I hope you the best. I don't know. Like, especially like if they're suicidal, because I've had friends that were suicidal. And I was like, essentially like their only, like, I wouldn't say their only joy, but like, I have had like, them like, I'm so glad we're friends, I don't know if I'd be still alive, you know? And that puts so much pressure on me, especially if it's like an eggshelly relationship. Not all of them were, if that makes sense. That doesn't make any sense. What do I have? Hazelnut versus... But yeah. But you have to like let them. I know that's like sounds really bad. And if they are like that bad, I don't know. I'm not an expert in this. Try to, like, that's the thing. Like, if it's, you shouldn't. Like in my friendships and stuff, or in my unhealthy, is that I always put their happiness in front of mine, and that's not a good thing at all. And I know, like, oh, but isn't that nice? And it's like, if you can make someone happy without, what's the word? Not, I guess, substituting your happiness for them. You know? like their happiness shouldn't be at the cost of yours. And that's when it gets eggshelly. That's why, like if I ever date someone, I'm not gonna like be nice about it, but like if I don't like something that they like, I'm not gonna pretend to like it, because that's just creates, because like I wouldn't want to hurt their feelings, but I also don't want to lie to them, so I'm gonna tell them like, oh, I don't actually like that, but that's cool that you do, like, you know, as long as it's not like seriously hurting them. No, why are you here? I mean, I know you're here. Why? Because I created you. I feel bad, like I don't want to kill it. But yeah, it's like, don't. So put your happiness and opinions on equal ground. So that means like you can have like different opinions and you can be honest with them. And hopefully they respect it. And I think that's what I want that. Because I definitely have different opinions. Like, I'm a person that don't like pizza. And people have gotten mad at me. Like, well, it's not my fault. My taste buds are just different. Like, you're allowed to like it. I'm actually glad you enjoy it, you know? I don't know. I mean, I do know. But yeah. So, like, if I ever get into, like, a relationship dating-wise, I'm gonna put our happiness and opinions on equal ground instead of, like, putting my happiness, or putting their happiness before them. I know that sounds, like, bad. Like, you shouldn't, no. You shouldn't, like, your happiness shouldn't cost someone else's happiness. Alright, their happiness shouldn't cost yours. Does that make sense? I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I have. Nope. And it's not like I'm gonna be mean about it either, you know? It's like I really hope they don't feel too bad that I disagree with them. I mean, again, I don't know who it is, who it will be. Star fruit wine. Hi! No, don't drink that. Excuse me. Celios? Celios! Hi, Celios! Oh. I should maybe make more wool spinners. I mean, I do think it's awesome to help other people. Like, definitely help if you can, or if you want. But it shouldn't cost the eggshelly feeling for you, if that makes sense. No, no. Are they all? I think they're all good. I think I'm gonna go. I don't remember if I even ended on a note that makes sense. But yeah. Oh, I never put this in. Oh well, whatever. Is that all I want to say? Hi, Nux. I guess I can plant things. Oops. You know what? I'm just gonna put all these. Okay. Meow. Meow. No. Wait, 3 dinosaurs? So many eggs. Okay. Does that refill on its own? I hope so. Oh, great. I can't actually just exit out, dang it. Well, alright. One more thing. Well, whatever. Miso's flat on the ground. New. I guess I can put these here. Do I want to keep these? It's 5:30 already. Dang it. Oh, I have a mayonnaise machine. There goes Tristan. Bye, Tristan. It's kind of funny because I forgot something. I was thinking about, like, how I've told every. Have I told? No. I remember a past middle school crush. I remember, like, we told him, because I didn't have the confidence back then. So I had my other friend, at the time, tell him it was 8th grade. I didn't make flowers. Dang it. Wait, no, I have flowers somewhere. Coal iron bar. Wait, I can make more. And I remember he's like, oh, we could have dance at. He told me he didn't. Coal iron bar. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I put the the coal and the egg thing. No! And I didn't even get the call. Okay. Need to put something back. Meow. And I remember he told me, it's like, oh, that's why your face is always red. And I'm like, yeah. And it's interesting how, like, I guess it is true, like, you don't really think about if someone has a crush on you or not. Unless, like, you have a crush on them or a romantic interest or something. And then you're like, do they? Do they not? But then again, I always read platonic gestures. Well, I thought they liked me, but guess not. I don't really need torches, do I? And then a real reason? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry, Delilah. 9 eggs. Oh, sorry, Delilah. No, don't eat the large egg. No, don't eat the large egg. Does that mean they don't have food? Should I put food in there? Shouldn't the silo automatically? No, start being large egg. Is this the last of the eggs? Last of the eggs. Oh, and puppy is trying to sleep. Okay. I need that. Oh, so like, back to the vegan thing. I don't know if I actually concluded that. That was a time when I was like looking for praise. And then now it's kind of sad because I don't. The way that he praises the girl and stuff, it's like. It really made me unlike the girl, even though, like, there's, there's no reason for me to not. I guess I'll put one above here. That looks weird. Oh, I thought that was in front of it. Okay, cool. So I ended up not liking the girl and being really annoyed at the girl, which is really not nice. Because I did realize that all she talked about was being vegan, and being vegan isn't a bad thing. I think it's great. I just think some loud vegan people wear it as a badge, and I do believe that it is helping environments and stuff. But it doesn't make, I don't think it makes someone better than another, because there are people that would like to go vegan, but they just can't, or it's just too much pressure, or maybe like for health reasons, their body can't, they need meat. And I know that sounds weird, but like some people really do need protein, and that's the easiest way, or maybe just like they don't have the money, because it is kind of expensive depending on where you live. And no one should feel pressured to be vegan, or no one should feel guilty for not being vegan. And I think that really made me guilty for being not vegan or being vegan and then getting praise. And it's like, It really was not good for my mental health. For my body, I was good, but yeah, I don't think I'll ever be vegan because of them, which is sad because they really care, but it's just they care in a mean way, and I don't think people should care in a mean way. I mean, I guess I'm not. I mean, everyone has free will, right? I don't know. So, I do think we need better animal care for the animals that are being slaughtered for meat. Like, I think that's where we should try to fix it. Because obviously there are people that will never become vegan. So if we make it more better for the animals that are being killed or being used, it might become better for everyone, you know? I don't know. I mean, I'm not smart enough, or I don't have, like, the knowledge to do so. So, I'm going to go out today, alright? Sounds good. So, yeah. And then I was just, like, trying to get... And then after... Yeah. I was very into getting praise back then, but then I realized I had to get praise for myself because you're just chasing endless. Like, even when you get praise, it feels good, but like I would try to get praise from specific people because, like, my best friend, because I care about her a lot, and she wouldn't give me any. And then I just eventually had to get it for myself. And now I feel great. Shane. Oh, look, you can see him breathing. Alright, okay. I think I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna go eat. Yeah. I hope you're having a lovely day, and if not, I hope it gets lovelier. And yeah, see ya.